What's up, everybody? This is the New Dell from the New Dell C Show. Of course, you know, I'm your host, Del C. I couldn't let this day go by without paying homage to the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. A man that wanted peace, equality, equity, just for his kids to be accepted, for all men and women of all ages, color, creed, no matter who you are, to just be accepted for who you are and not the color of your skin. He had a dream. He had a dream of all these things. And then his dream was taken away when they took his life. But today we're celebrating Martin Luther King and all the great things that he's done. But I have to ask you, in 2026, has Martin Luther King's dream been fulfilled? Not even close. We don't see the signs that say for colors only, but we're still being called niggers. There's still people being hung. There was a few people that were hung last year of 2025. We have the ISIS group who are attacking black people, Hispanics, everybody. They say the word nigger so freely. Still, it has not been easy for us still as black people. So has Martin Luther King's murder, I should say, been in vain? You really want me to answer that question? Nothing has really changed. The more things change, the more they stay the same, because people are not willing to change. I share these videos with from other people, especially when I love what they're saying. Is a young man to consider himself alien. I've been sharing a lot of his stuff because he's so truthful on what we need to do. These are things that I've been saying all along myself. But either it's like this, right? Either you're a solution or you're part of the problem. When we confront racism, when we confront all these differences and realize that we're all human beings at the end of the day. But see, some people are in denial. Some people don't want to admit it. Some people, feel guilty of things that happen, even though they haven't done it themselves. They didn't pull the trigger themselves. They didn't pull the noose themselves. They didn't beat down that person themselves. They didn't call that person nigger themselves, or spick, or a chink, or say something about a Muslim or Mexicans, go back to your country, telling people to do that and all this other ignorant stuff. And yes, police brutality is at its finest. It's where it always been. They definitely don't respect black people, and we're not going to sugarcoat anything on here. Not doing that. But I will tell you this. When you put BS comments at the end of my page, I'm erasing it. I'm not even going to respond to you. I'm erasing it. That's what I did to a lot of other people. I erased them. I took them, removed them right off. And I'll continue to do that. The ones that are actually saying something that makes sense, I'll keep your comment on. But if you will come on here with negativity and you come on here with ignorance, I'm taking you right off. It's clear to see everything that's going on right now, but a lot of y'all continue to be ignorant by choice. By choice. There's no reason in this time in your life with all this technology that you should be so damn ignorant. You should not be so ignorant. You don't want to get to know us. You don't want to get to know any of us. You just want to remain being who you are, with your white pride and all that. Listen, there's nothing wrong with loving who you are. If you're Irish, loving to be Irish. If you're Jewish, you're loving to be Jewish. If you're Italian, there's nothing wrong with loving yourself. But when you spread hate on top of that, thinking that you're the superior ones, that's when everything goes wrong. See, we know that we're black and beautiful. We know that. But we don't have to try to down somebody else in order for us to say that. Even though you try to make us be ashamed of who we are. And see, that's why y'all mad. Y'all did so many things in your power because you want us to look at the white man as a superior race. We're never going to do that. That's why a lot of us are still here. We're not going anywhere because guess what? You cannot destroy what you did not create. I'm going to say it one more time. You cannot destroy what you did not create. God created us. So even though you take a lot of us out, we still rise. We still multiply because that is who we are as black people. Black History Month is about to come up too. So, I mean, to me, Black History Month is every day. Every day, because every day we make history. That's why you hear the word black excellence, because we are just that and we're then some. But we're celebrating MLK today. A great man who stood for a lot. Not just that I had a dream speech, because he spoke on other things that y'all don't want to pay no attention to because you knew you were wrong. You took everything away from us. We tried to build, you destroyed. We tried to build again. You burned down our houses. You murdered our people. You raped our people. You took away our heritage, our culture. And then we had to come and create what we invented a lot of things. But you don't want to give us credit for that. So Martin Luther King said, y'all want to like dumb him down some. Because you don't want to talk about the other speeches that he made. The other speeches that he made, yes, he wanted to remain nonviolent, but he also wanted us to be able to live equally and have jobs and to have a home to be able to take care of our families. We weren't begging that of you. We worked hard for that, so that's what we should get. And yes, reparation should be owed to the black people, period, just to help us get on our feet. That is money that you owe us. That is not money we're begging for. So when people talk stupid and talk about, oh, the government don't owe you nothing, you're a bunch of idiots. But some stupid black people be saying this too. Your ancestors, my ancestors, worked hard and did free labor. They're no longer here. So when the white man asks, what can they do for us? Give us what you owe us. If it's 40 acres and a mule, you give us that. But we know it's way more than that. If we get all that we deserve, there won't be nobody suffering in the street. Everybody will have jobs. Everybody will have farms. Everybody will have their own hospital. Just like on Black Wall Street when we had that. Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all destroyed that. You had to make up some lie that somebody messed with your little white woman or whatever. So what you do? You decided to burn everything down and watch and have your kids watch you lynch us. watch you murder us, and they sat there and smiled like if they were watching a cartoon or something. That's the sick mind of the white man. Sorry, but not sorry. The truth hurts. And if y'all can't bear that, I'm sorry. This is America. This is what y'all created. Until y'all admit that, we always going to have problems. We always going to have problems because we continue to keep getting murdered out there. We continue, and I know somebody stupid is going to say, well, y'all kill each other. So do y'all. Y'all kill each other too. You kill each other's families. How many times we hear about that? How many times we hear about that? White man goes crazy, kills his wife, kills his kids. In some cases, the kids kill their parents. Menendez brothers. You want me to go on? So when you say there's black on black crime out there, you better be taking a look at what's going on in your neighborhood. Because listen, I'm about peace and all that, man, but I'm not about the bullshit. I'm not about that. Not about that. I'll break it down to you too, because listen, I know my history. I know my history. And I know what this country has done to us as black people. Until y'all ready to face that, the differences. I don't got nothing against Indians. I don't got nothing against Spanish people. I got nothing, like, not even personally against all white people either, because I know that there's some decent white people out there that give back, that want to help, that want to learn. You know, they're not just standing there and not doing anything. They're actually speaking out against this, and they're being harassed for it. And they're getting death threats for it, just like some of us are getting those every time we speak our mind. Welcome to our world. You only get a little bit of that because you can easily walk away and they can forget about it. But the fact that, you know, and I give y'all credit for that. The fact that you're putting yourself on the line to call out the wrongness that's going on, you know, but MLK would be very disappointed if he's seen what was going on today with everything that's going on in the world. There's so much hate. So much hate. And this is coming also from yours truly in the White House. President Trump is not teaching love. And he had a nerve to steal the Nobel Peace Prize away from someone else, when you know damn well you don't deserve that. You're a violent man. You're a violent person. You're a rapist, molester. And you felt that you should get the Nobel Peace Prize? Please. That lady never should have let you talk. She never should have gave that to you, because you don't deserve it. You never will, unless you change. And we all know that Trump is not going to change. Trump is going to be who he is. His followers are going to be who they are. They're a bunch of racists, and I don't care what nobody says. And they say, well, why you say he's a racist? Prove it. I don't need to prove it. Open your eyes and open your ears and pay attention to stuff that he says. Don't close your eyes. Don't be blind to what is going on. And that's your problem. Well, it doesn't affect me, so I'm not worried about it. That's your problem. You don't think stuff affects you. It affects everybody. When stuff like this goes on, it truly affects people. And if you can't see that, there's something wrong with you. When you step outside and see missiles coming at you, or the ICE trying to kidnap you, or kidnap your neighbor, or whatever, then will you finally wake up and say, oh yeah, this affects all of us in some kind of way. But again, this is the day to pay homage and respect to the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. Happy King Day. We love you and we miss you. I wish I had the pleasure of meeting you and telling you what a great job you did. A lot of us still carry that dream inside of us. Well, one day we don't have to worry about the color of our skin. One day. Don't know when, but one day, everything that you wished will come true. As I say at the end of the show all the time, y'all, stay blessed, stay positive. Remember to always let your loved ones know you love them, because tomorrow is not promised to no man, woman, or child. On that note, I want to say peace out.